welcome everybody to my channel. This is Double Stalker, and last time I tried to review the Biohazard 7, I saw some problems on YouTube, so here I am again. And for all people who didn't try the Resident Evil 7 game, I will do the quick review of the game right now. So I finished the game already on this system in easy difficulty, and I had it on my PC. So as you can see, this is just the beginning of the game, but we will start from scratch. And one thing that I want to try out is there is no such a settings. FOV filter, that's only for VR. Okay. Let's make this green. Okay. We have our audio settings. Camera. I don't need the vibration, and I don't want any acceleration in the first person shooter game. This is camera speed, but in comparison to Resident Evil Village, as you can see, you cannot adjust the aim speed. Okay, we will try with these settings. I'm a big fan of the Resident Evil series, and I can tell you I played all the games, and even in a cross-play system.
I just wanted to send a quick hello and I love you. Oh,
I'm talking about
I'm gonna be coming home soon.
Resident
Yay!
Evil 5, 6, 4,
I cannot wait to be done
Resident
with this
Evil
babysitting
Revelations,
job and come home to my loving husband. I miss you.
Resident Evil 4. It was a breakthrough, but
I love you, Ethan.
with
I miss you so
when
much.
they
I'm
came
sending
up
tons
with
of
this
kisses.
engine,
Bye, baby.
this was absolutely great change for the better, and I absolutely love the atmosphere that this engine provides.
You were right. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
Also, I want to recommend all of you who didn't play Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1 remake, I highly suggest that you grab that games if you have.
It's Ethan.
Oh, hey. You all right?
Even this on PC you will be able to
I'm
run
good.
those
I'm good.
games,
It's
or
me.
if you have a PS4,
She's not dead. She's alive. She's back.
go and buy the game.
What happened?
I don't know. Look,
I
don't know
think
how,
there's a
but she's
bundle
back. She's back somehow.
of
Maybe it's a prank.
Resident Evil 1
She
and
wants me to come
0
and get her.
Where is she?
and
Dulvey, Louisiana.
Dude,
I
it's
know
been
that
I know.
while
What if
I
it is
make
her?
this video
I have to find out.
it's
what
limited to 1 hour, and I can tell you this looks absolutely, for the first game that utilize RE engine, this is a huge breakthrough.
This is the place.
Unlike the PC version, this Resident Evil port on the console PS4. Right now I'm playing on the PS4 Pro, and as I said, I played the game from beginning to the end, and it's a solid 60 FPS all the time, so you don't have to worry about that. But the quality of the video clips on the that Sony makes is not so good. It's not looking as it should look on YouTube. As you can see, for all of the people who played this game on the PC, you can see that the shadow map resolution is high. Textures, not all of them are on ultra, but let's say that 80% of textures in this game are set to very high, because you can see there, right here, this is the such a places that they use cover up to cover a little textures, but as you can see, this little detail, it's very good. Simply gone. Okay, let's check the one. Sour Gators. I want to apologize in advance for if my English sucks, but that is not my first language, so sorry guys, but I'm making this video for the people who never play the game, and even if you look up, and even if you watch the video, believe me, it won't affect and spoil your gameplay. As you can see, we are in somewhere in Louisiana, I think, and I don't want to uncover any story details and connections to other games. I just want to show you the gameplay, the sauce, meat, and the more meat. We should make a barbecue. Ah, Ethan? Yeah. So, guys, if you haven't played this game, it's not this is the basic version. It's not gold edition. So, if you didn't try this, go on. This is the first game in the series that as I said, that utilize RE engine, and this is the, as you all know, PlayStation released PlayStation 4 Pro before 2020, and this is a game from 2017, and it looks absolutely amazing. Swing. And I want to say something for if any of you old timers and Resident Evil fans. In every Resident Evil game you will find that physics are very good. Physics in the game is done all by the book, as they say. So it's like some kind of an occult happening, a foul play, as they say. So we are going slowly. You see this yellow tape? This yellow tape will, as you know, for all of you who played later on games, Resident Evil 2 remaster, and I'm sorry, remake, and Resident Evil that I was suggesting you to play, Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 0, those are remake games, and the first platform for that games was Nintendo GameCube. I had one back in the days. So let's check out this too.
Fuck!
You see? this is something like about Resident Evil. I know you guys are familiar with this too, as in the next game. I'm sorry, I need to check the message. Nothing so important. What to say about this game? This game has a really great atmosphere, as all Resident Evil games do. There is an exceptions. If you remember, I don't know, Resident Evil Survival. It was a game also first game in the series, in this series, that was in first person gun survival, back while it was released in the PS1 system. And as you will notice, in all Resident Evil games, they do this woodwork fantastic, and every time is, I don't know, the old furniture like this. You see, this is the tape recorder from the main menu. We have here, and I like this part where you can watch this videotapes, and I'm so sorry. I don't believe this is a spoiler, but I'm sorry they didn't implement this in the village. But hey, this is not village, this is Resident Evil 7, or like they call it in Japan, Biohazard 7. And the game is, atmosphere is absolutely fantastic. You really have a feel of a physics in game. When you shoot, when you hit an enemy, you really feel that you hit that enemy. And like I said, the furniture, the atmosphere, colors, and the new engine, it's something that's really, it's really something. You can see the reflections they do. I want to mention this is a really old machine in comparison to the PC. PlayStation doesn't have RAM memory, it only has video memory, and it has a lot of video memory, 8 gigabytes I think. Maybe the Pro version has, not maybe, but the Pro version definitely has a faster memory. I want to show you, look at this window. The light effects, it's really something. First game on the RE engine. I don't know about other series, but I know this is the first game. The first game that utilizes this engine. And this is a cool stuff, you will see, for all of you who didn't play Resident Evil games. It has
Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals.
a good
Speaking of which,
loot.
Make sure the sound is
I
right
wanna
this time.
show
I don't
you
want to repeat of
something.
Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
Take
I don't do
this,
ADR.
take this, and
This new
follow
guy?
these guys.
I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change.
As you can see right now,
New plan. We do a
it's
walkthrough of the
ringing
inside first,
by itself.
then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem.
So
Island sewer
we
gamers.
have
Another worthless fucking shithole.
this
Static.
film grain effect, static, and one thing I think you all know this
Are we
guy.
rolling? Alright, let's go.
This guy participated in making a village.
Get out of the
I
way.
think he was this guy right here, a producer, or I don't know, but
So, why are we in hell this time?
well done,
You ever
Capcom.
What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
So
What's the
they
story,
really
Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing
They
family,
really
probably
give
suspected. The usual.
give themselves into making
How
the
long do you say this
models,
place has been abandoned?
as you can
3
see
years.
Clancy,
now.
get a shot of this.
The
Make a great
door
cutaway.
are closed.
So,
Yeah.
Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit! I know I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shot. Although, this would make a great backdrop.
As you
Andre,
can see,
what do you think?
photo switch the place.
Andre? Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
So look at the details. They really put a good effort into this. They really did. When the game was released,
Where is he?
I remember playing it for a first time on a PC.
I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Yeah, sure, man. Whatever you say. As I was saying, you can see this atmosphere, especially if you play with your headphones on and in the dark. It gets creepy. Yeah, it gets creepy. Even though it's not, as you know, in the Resident Evil there isn't
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
the game, all the games in the series, they look at the shadow of the hand.
Andre?
It's absolutely
What the
fantastic.
fuck is he?
The game, as you know, doesn't deal with any
Andre,
of
where
the
are you, man?
supernatural forces or something like that. As you all know, the game is some kind of a realistic horror game.
What the hell?
By realistic, I mean
You gotta be fucking kidding.
there is no ghosts or...
Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Yeah, you can see really his face, you can see how worried he is. You can see change in the face expression. You know, look at this.
You first. Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So,
Yeah,
you first.
sure, man. So, did you see that? That's a small problem on the console. Sometimes you had that split of a second waiting for texture to load up on the object, but it doesn't ruin the game
What do you
or
see?
the gameplay.
What is it?
So, Andre is here. We see Andre. So, first time I played, I immediately rushed into go and see what's up with him, but as you can see, yeah, I think you can see. And no, you can't do that. Now look at the face. Yeah. Really something. Really something. 1 to 10.
Jesus.
I give Capcom the 10 for this idea. Even if this is a 2022 and I'm playing a game that's 5-6 years old, and okay, I do not mind. And right now we are gonna follow the footsteps of the journalist, aka the sewer gator. Yeah, it really gives bonus to the atmosphere, the woodwork. Look at this. I mean, I work at constructor. I know this is the way you do it. Yeah. This is the way you make the junctions of the wooden constructions. Little pillars and everything, you know. Cockroaches. Nobody following. In the PC version, I'm sorry, in the PC version you have the option for the FOV I mean the field of view, but there is no such thing in this. No, you only have it in VR mode. Yeah. Never mind. As you saw now, you didn't have a texture pop up.
Damn it.
Also, I want to mention that because of the nature of the game and the story, you are always in this kind of places. There is not a big open places. Maybe on one spot, but it's mainly closed. Mainly closed and not large areas. That's the one bonus, and they could keep engine up and running and take advantage of it. So we find DeAndre. Poor Andre. We are going on. Missing people. What's that? Daddy, 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, you're sorry. Great atmosphere, guys. Great atmosphere. Maybe this is the CEO of the Capcom. They usually do such things in games. They put their own images due to copyright things, and I believe it's the case, or you use some kind of the randomizer. You can see this. As a matter of fact, I want to tell you something. I'm not using high definition TV. First time this game I played up on my PC through the remote play. I finished the whole game. I went in one run because Resident Evil to me is like someone called me, hey, let's go and play some ball. It never tires me playing Resident Evil. And I mean never. Because I said it before, I will say that again. Atmosphere is good and the physics are
Mia, oh, thank God I found you. It's me, it's Ethan.
Ethan?
also
Ethan?
something
right?
that
You shouldn't be here.
What do you
make
mean?
it exceptional
You
game.
contacted me.
No, I wouldn't. Did I?
Even if you remember
Did anyone
Resident Evil
Did he
1,
see you?
2 and 3,
Who else is here? What the hell's going on?
Daddy's coming.
Those
We need
games.
to go.
Daddy?
We need to go now!
back then the physics didn't exist as a physics, you know.
Where are you
It
taking
was
me?
Someplace safe.
just
wanna tell me what's
polygons
going on.
and 2D effects.
Baby, you've been
But-
gone 3 years.
3 years?
Even then they
Has it really been 3 years?
they managed to make you feel when you fire the shotgun and you blow the head of the zombie, so-called, actually they are not zombies, they are infected, and you blow
What?
the head
What
off
is this place?
his
What
shoulders.
did they do to you?
Not
You
now.
really can feel it,
We need
you
to
know.
get out of here first. I think it's this way.
I will say only one thing in comparison right now. In comparison to the village, this game do follow up an old
Mia, we have to talk.
formula
That message you sent.
about
Not
ammo
me. That
and
wasn't me.
about
You
weapons.
did.
I didn't.
Okay, fine.
You need to
Just
conserve
tell me
your
what's going
ammo.
on.
You
I'm
need to
telling you everything that I know.
use the right kind
have to go
of
this way.
gun in every scenario, on every boss, especially and in the madhouse difficulty.
Mia, are you sure you know where you're going?
Family used to bring me food through here. I remember.
I hope you don't mind me talking so much, but it's been a long time and most of you already
It's there.
have
This is it.
seen this game, every
I remember
aspect
this
of it,
room.
and
There's another door here. I'm sure of it.
look, when you feel,
It's not here.
I know
It's
this
gone.
is
It's gone.
it's a texture, but
We're gonna be a family.
when you see
Now that you're
in the
here.
Resident Evil games, when you see a wood
There's another door
you
here.
can-
I'm sure of it.
through the atmosphere, it's like when you meditate and you play the game and you almost like you can smell you see the rock, you can feel it, wood, like I said, it's like it has, you can hear me walking on carpet, And now I'm walking on a concrete. Yeah. Baby doll. E001. You will see her a lot later. So the Mia is resting. Okay, Mia. Looks familiar? No? It's have a high heels even and a blue eyes. Not to mention the hair. You see? It's not a completely round circle, but there is a place where you can see. Ooh, what happened? And I'm sorry I didn't I started talking about something I didn't finish. As I said, I'm not playing the game on some high definition or ultra HD TV. I'm playing this on the LG Plasma big TV, and this television has a really good response time, so the quality of picture on HD TV, and I can tell you that I can really compare how much better it looks on this plasma TV than it looks on the HD TV. You saw that split of a second, but it's okay. It doesn't make a game any less good or bad. It really doesn't. What else to say? It's Capcom. We are playing on normal difficulty. You saw that. And I can just follow the sound because I use the headphones. And you really can sense where the sound is coming from. never done this. I wanna try doing this. Okay.
Mia, wait! Wait!
Look at her face, man.
I can hear her. I can feel her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out! Leave me alone! I've been bad. I deserve this.
Look how.
What the fuck are you, Mia?
A little bug. Small one. Never hurt anybody. That's fine. Now we're talking.
I'm dead, Ethan. I can never leave.
Let's see, did Mia get away? Oh, we have a trigger reaction.
You really shouldn't have come here.
Who's this? And what the fuck is going on?
My name's Zoe. There should be a way out through the attic.
Attic.
Go there. Now.
Mia.
Don't forget the axe. Let's examine all these books a little closer. I know that there is a lot of channels about Resident Evil, like ROE. They are doing a great job. I support that guys, and at this time I wanna say Resident Evil 2 remake, it's a beast, really. It's a really great game, and you see that? So, as I was saying, Resident Evil 2 remake, game after this one, it was really a great game. You can see the bloody tracks. I want to criticize Capcom right now for disaster of the Resident Evil 3 remake. That's not even close. I played game on my PC, but because I don't have it on PS4, as a matter of fact, that PC is no longer with me because I was kind of that luck that my graphics card died on me, but I played all the games up to the Red Dead Redemption and the Village. I really played the Village on that PC, and also I waited for, and I apologize to Capcom, I didn't buy so long to game to be cracked the Resident Evil 3, and when I finally get my hands on it, the game was just I don't know what to say. I ran through the game only one time, played the game, finished the game, and deleted immediately, because Resident Evil 3 is really remake. No man, that's not. It really broke my heart to play that game, to see what they done. I was hoping it will be something much more like the original, but they screw up, man. Resident Evil 3 remake is a total disaster. Really it is. I don't know what else to say. I hear many people they said same thing, you know. It looks like to me when I was playing the game, actually, when I first played the demo of the game, Resident Evil 3 remake, it was like, oh, it's kind of familiar. It looks a lot like Resident Evil 2 with it even has a better optimization than the Resident Evil 2 remake, but the game in general, when it came out, and
It's okay. It's okay. It's me. I know you didn't mean to
that's
hurt
true.
me.
I think you all agree with me, but
But you shouldn't have done that. It fucking hurts.
Resident Evil 3, that's a failure. It really is. If you go to ROE channel, the Resident of Evil. Oh, look at this. Bye bye hand.
Must contain outbreak. Gonna win, I promise. Must burn it all down.
You know what? I won't take my hand right now. I'll grab my axe. So, back to Resident Evil 3 remake. Man, does that game sucks. First of all, I started something to talk in YouTube. You can see what the game should look like.
Okay, fine.
And you have some examples because the community is working on the Resident Evil 3 in the Unreal 5 engine. I looked at, and that's it. That's how the game should have looked like. Not the way they done it. They thought, I don't know what they thought. Oh, Capcom. It was such a mistake. They just wanted to release it, you know? They